Hey, this is Wes Fryer. Today is Saturday, August the 16th, 2025, and I'm here at the Reed Gold Mine. This is such a treasure here in the Piedmont, just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. This is the place where in the late 1700s, gold was first discovered by white settlers, and the first gold rush started in the United States. And right down here below me is this the old stamp mill, and there's also the site of where a formerly enslaved man named Peter found a 28-pound nugget of gold, and I think it was just basically on the ground. It wasn't like deep in a mine shaft or something, and I think that was in like 1803. It might be the largest gold nugget certainly in this area found. I don't know if it's the largest nugget ever. It is so cool. This is an amazing place. It's actually free. This is owned by the state of North Carolina. And I learned recently that there was a falling out between a gold historical society and the state, because when this was originally sold to the state, the agreement was they would not partition off and sell any of this to private landowners, and they actually did. So the museum, when we first visited it about 3 years ago, really wasn't that great. I was a little surprised. And I guess the materials that belong to that Gold Historical Society were actually, taken and removed. But what a treasure. I have noticed before when I've been here these posts that have a little button to push, but the technology is all pulled out and it doesn't work to tell you a little bit about the geology and the history of the area. So this would be an ideal grant for a history group, a university class or a professor or somebody who wanted to write a little grant and then get some video recordings on YouTube and put some QR codes, like some metal QR codes. The posts are already here. I'll put an example here up on the screen, and you can see it would just be a great project. We love to hike at the Stevens Creek Nature Preserve, and that is maintained by the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Parks and Recreation. It's just inside Mecklenburg County. And there was an Eagle project real recently where I think it's maybe 6 or 8 different videos that have these little QR codes that an Eagle Scout did, and you can learn about some of the history and biology or the flora and fauna of the area. So if you have not checked out this area, if you live in the Charlotte area, this is fantastic. Just Google Reed's Gold Mine. It's not open on Sundays, I don't think, but it's open weekdays and the weekends, and it's just awesome. It's fantastic, and this history is so intriguing. These tunnels, this whole area behind me is like riddled with mines, with gold mines. I actually also learned recently that there were 18 gold mines in Mint Hill, which is I've been doing a bunch of volunteering for the last few years with the Mint Hill Historical Society, and there were even more in Charlotte. And so anyway, I really think that the gold history of this area is fascinating. I love history. It's also crazy how people seem to have just lost their minds, when it came to gold. I'm a little more familiar with the Black Hills area of South Dakota and some of that history, but just fascinating. Reed's Gold Mine, check it out. Come visit. Take care.